Okay, so I've been driving up this mountain road for about 40 minutes now or so, and last time Kristen and I tried to come up here, we were told to go back by some construction workers because there was a lot of construction going on, but this time either they were all done or they just didn't mind that I just kept going. There were a lot of boulders in the road and a lot of dirt. And then I came upon this point just recently back here where there was a security guard sitting. You could go one way or you could go another way, and I wasn't sure if I was allowed to go, so I kind of stopped and motioned, up the hill, okay. And he said very steep. He said, okay, all right, I'm up for it. You can't really tell how steep it is, but it's really steep. I was in first gear on the bike and I was barely moving, but I think so far it's been worth it. Let me show you what I see from here. So I'm not even at the top. I think I'm gonna keep going a little bit further, but it's beautiful. Okay, so ever since we set foot in Vietnam, we've been surrounded by people. Every street you go on is crowded. Every time you go in a store, it's full of people. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking, I haven't seen a single person up here. And in a country of 86 million people, that's a little concerning. But I did see a group of guys coming down the steep hills on bikes, and they kind of smiled and waved and gestured up the hill like, I don't know, maybe they said good luck. But now I have a dilemma. I came to a fork in the road. You can go that way or that way, and I just came from down there. So some really beautiful views. I'm a little concerned about the bike. These hills are very steep, and it's an older bike and it really kind of groans up the hills. But I figure if anything happens, I can pretty much coast all the way back home. So I think I'm just going to go a little bit further here to the left, I think. Okay, so talk about anticlimactic. I'm struggling up this hill here. You can't really see how steep it is. I'm going, I'm plugging along, up around the corner, and the road comes to a dead end. So, there's the road I just came up. This is the mountain, and way down there is Da Nang, where we live. You can see the large statue of Buddha. It's right there. We live somewhere in that mass of houses down there. So, I don't know. This was really fun. I really wish I could keep exploring, but like I said, I don't want to get caught in the dark. But these are a few of the roads that I took to get here. It just winds all over the mountain, and I don't know if you can see. No, can't really see. But over there is the city of Da Nang again, and there's the road ahead of me. Very steep. Doesn't look like it, but it's very steep, and I hope the brakes hold up on me. I think this is a great example of just how dense and lush the jungle and forest is here. It's the road. It's just every corner you turn, there's just something else. Like this little creek here. I read somewhere that Monkey Island, or it's also called the Santra Peninsula, is Da Nang City's source of fresh water. So there's a lot of fresh springs and streams and waterfalls and everything, so pretty neat. But yeah, I just I love heights, I love mountains, and I think this is just beautiful. And I'm so thankful that we're able to be in a place like this. I think it renews something in me to just be able to explore and be among nature and climb mountains, and there's definitely something revitalizing about it. And I'm just, again, so thankful that I have the opportunity to do things like this. Okay, so it just started raining, so I have to make this quick. But this is what I was trying to explain earlier about the roads just not being ideal. So this is the road on the way here. It's just lots of boulders, lots of dirt and mud. But I saw a rainbow. You can see that out in the distance. So, and the road up behind me. And yeah. Here comes my beautiful wife to meet me on her bike.
Hi. I made it up and down the bridge.
Wow.
I waited a while, but then I decided to go down because I looked funny.
Yeah, it's a big bridge. See what that, you rode a long way.
Yeah, I did. And I didn't stop.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice bike.
Thanks.
Basket.
Basket, light, touch the ground.
Cool.
Cool.
So this is like a bay area. Lots of fishing boats and such.